Hi guys. Hi. What's up? Let me see how many of you are here with me. Hi guys. Hi Wayne. Hi everyone. I'm just sharing this to my musician page as I normally do. So that everybody can get in on the action. Greetings from North Carolina. And tonight everybody who's joining me this evening, welcome to this week's edition of the VSpot. Yeah! Welcome. What have you all been doing for the last week? Was it as eventful as mine? My week was extremely eventful. So I mean, eventful in a good way. I can't complain too much. So hi all of you. Hi Dan. Hi Anika. Yes, Anika, thank God you reached. So welcome guys, and welcome to this week's edition of the VSpot. So let me make sure I can see the comments and stuff, so that I can connect with everyone in a very special way. You know I like to do it just now. Right, so I can see much clearer now who's with me. Welcome to everyone, welcome. Tell me something about how your week went now. A little vibe before we get into the live this evening. So as you see, delivered to me today, sent by Jane. This is the VSpot. We have t-shirts and stuff as well, so this is actually my first look at it. So tell me what you think about it. I think it's actually quite cute. So yes guys, so we have a number of things. As you would realize by now, I don't really have a guest this evening, but that's fine because this is the VSpot, so as long as V is here, then it's fine. I thought that I had enough to talk about, and I just kind of wanted to share some vibes and energy with you all this evening. So I thought you all would be comfortable and happy with it just being me. Cause say what? Right? So yeah, lots and lots happening, and I thought that I should really kind of come on and maybe just talk about some of the current things that are happening now. We have a number of things happening in Trinidad and Tobago and worldwide, and sometimes we just need to kind of, I like to feed off of people's energy more or less, or some people's ideas. Sometimes it's not every single thing you could process and come to some sort of comfortable position. Sometimes it's good to get input from others. Yes, thanks whoever's telling me that they love the vest. Thanks very much. So to all of you who are here, the ground rules. You need to share the live, hashtag the VSpot, hashtag Ron at Bigfoot, so we can get the word out. So share this live, and of course we have a competition segment in this evening's session, but you're only eligible if you have shared this live with the correct hashtag. So hashtag VB, hashtag Ron at Bigfoot, or hashtag the VSpot with VB. So make sure, or the music is a little loud, so we'll adjust that. So thanks Jody for joining me. Bev, how are you? How are you? Tell me. So hi, boy, we have some wonderful people on the live this evening. I'm seeing Lisa Sargent. Lisa, you're taking time off of your busy schedule to join us this evening. I am quite honored. QD Ross. QD, you don't like my vest? I could tell you how you don't like it, and if somebody else was wearing it, you don't like it. I think my vest hot. You don't like it? Right. So guys, before we get into the meat of this week's discussion, which is like plenty meaty, like beef, chicken, lamb, because I just feeling to talk this evening, but I want to make mention, of course, I like to make mention of a couple of things first. There's a children's show that's happening at Festival Square on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Of course, not much for the children to do other than the kiddies carnival. I mean, we have our all-inclusives and stuff that we go to, but the children are always looking for something to do. So there's a children's show that's on at Festival Square in Point Fortin. Sorry cutie, sorry my love, sorry sweetheart. I apologize profusely for that mistake. So he likes the vest, good. So the children's show is on Sunday evening at 3. I'm actually taking my son. It's my first kind of outing like that. I'm very, very skeptical because let me tell you, sometimes when that boy started running thing, my head is just started spin. So I am just thinking about being in the same space with plenty more children. I'm scared. I'm quite scared, but I think I'm going to venture out and take him because he has his friends there, and it's a good little socializing exercise. And his favorite singers, Nadia and I think Farmer, going to be there as well. So I'm taking the child to that children's show. So if you live in and around the Point Fortin area and you have children, you may want to take them down to that children's show on Sunday at Festival Square. It's being put on by two friends of mine, one who's from Library, Asha Darius, and an ex-colleague, ex-Petitron employee, ex-colleague of mine, Matthew. So please go out and support the children's show. You'll see me there. Well, as if, yeah. If the father decides to carry him, I'll be very happy, but I doubt very much if father will decide to carry him, so I think that's my job. So, again, Twigs Naturals. I'm having lemongrass tea because there's something about lemongrass tea that kind of settles my stomach. The lemongrass, I said before, if you have not tried the Twigs Naturals tea, you're missing something earlier. You need to try it. It's heavenly. I told you all that already. Take my word for it. I do not endorse stuff that I do not try. So it's wonderful and it's all local. Even better. Hi Sherian. Hi Miss White. Hi Tammy. Yes, I carry in snacks. I give only the joke about him. Mommy, yes, mommy, can I get some snacks when I'm finished eating? I said, yeah, when you finish eat, we could talk about snacks. So when he finish the meal now, he come running, wolf down the meal and come running. Mommy, can I have Skittles? I said, no, Skittles is a little too sweet. He said, but mommy, Skittles is a snack. Of course, by that time, me didn't even know is a snack was a song. A little while after, here is a snack. So that's what Tammy teasing me about, that Skittles is a snack. So yes, Tammy. So let's get into the meat of some of the things that I want to discuss, and I really want you all to share openly with me this evening because, as I said, it's a conversation. It's just, I mean, I can't see all your face, but I could see the comments. Yes, Miss White, I could see the comments. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on some of the things that are happening in and around Trinidad and Tobago, as I said, in and around world. I don't even want to talk about Venezuela because I was so scared about that whole Venezuela situation. I'm talking about, like, seriously scared. And for the record, I think we chose the right path in terms of the move that was made in terms of CARICOM. That's just my opinion. I don't really like to delve into politics too much, but I think that we took the right position, and that's just me. I'm not going to venture too much more on that, but we need to keep our eyes on that Venezuela situation and see what's going on, and kind of offer up a prayer for the people of Venezuela too, because it can't possibly be easy going through what they've been going through for quite some time, and you know that kind of it's just not the space, a space. You don't want your home to be like that. So I mean, let's try to kind of offer up some thoughts and prayer and help if we could to our Venezuelan counterparts. They're so very close to us. When I was offshore, I used to be actually seeing the coastline. That's how close they are to us. So you know, say two prayers too now, and let's kind of just offer them up because it's a lot of turmoil, and I can't imagine living in that space right now. So I wanted to talk to about Shazad, do you like yes, so I wanted to talk a bit about what's going on in this country in terms of, do you know that there was this random guy that was shot yesterday on Prince Street simply because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time? I think his name is Gerard Hendrickson, and to the family of Gerard Hendrickson, and I really hope that he recovers from this, because this is so unfortunate. You just went out to get lunch and you coming out and this gentleman just passes with a gun and just shoot you. I mean, seriously, that was the kind of thing that happening. I mean, how? What do we suggest? I'm so confused. Bye, Christy. Get home safely, honey. Get home safely. I am so confused. I mean, what, as a country, what do we do about stuff like that? How do you not let that happen to you? I just don't know. Hi, Alison. So give me your thoughts on that. It's such an unfortunate, I don't know, number one, I don't have an update on the gentleman. I don't know if he's, because I know he, up to last night, he was in surgery. So I'm really hoping that he came out of surgery and he's recovering somewhat, because that is such, I mean, come on. So, I mean, let's offer up some thoughts and prayers to that gentleman as well. I think his name is Jared Hendrickson. If I'm not wrong, Jared Hendrickson. And if somebody could give an update on exactly what's going on with him, and I don't know, maybe how we could offer his family some assistance or some kind of thing, because this is really, it's really a frightening time. Yeah. So that's why I said I had a lot on my mind. I want us to take a little moment to talk about mental health and mental health issues. We don't talk about mental health issues. It's almost like this subject that people don't want to, you don't really want to venture too much into that. I guess maybe for many reasons, but I think it's something that we need to address, or we need to, I don't know, we just need to stand in the gap for people. This week there was this gentleman from Labrie. Exactly, yes, Andrea, that's exactly who I was talking about, and I was so affected by that, not only because I know this gentleman's family, but because I mean this is an entire village that gets affected when stuff like this happens. So this gentleman, apparently after domestic fallout, I don't know if it's a dispute or fallout or something like that, lit his house afire and just stayed in the house and perished. And it really bothered me. I couldn't sleep very well, as I said, apart from the fact that I know the family, a really wonderful family. I'm just thinking of what, how do we get to the point where, and I'm glad Nicole is on the live. I'm seeing you, Nicole. Maybe we could share some ideas, or how do you get from to that point where you do something like that, and how can we stand in the gap for people? What can we do to avoid situations like that from happening? Because I was really bothered. I tell people honestly, and as I'm always very open and honest about my battle with depression somewhat, I talk about it openly, because I find that when I speak about it, apart from the fact that people say, you know, when you talk about it, you give it life. Yes, I give it life, but I acknowledge that I go through my periods of being in this awful dark hole and not knowing how to get out of it. So mental health issues and stuff like that, depression and stuff, really kind of irks me, and I wonder if there's something that we're not doing, or if there's something more that we could be doing. I mean, I have people, and I'm thankful for the fact that when I'm in that space, that I have several people that I can reach out to, I can talk to, even though sometimes I don't do it based on how I feel. But how can we be there for people? How can we let people know? I mean, other than the peripheral, hey, how you going? Because you know, sometimes you ask people how you going and you really don't want the answer. It's just that's how we Trinidadians greet. Hey, how you going? But you're really not that invested or that interested in how that person is doing. So my advice, or my thought this evening, is basically just for us to try to stand in the gap for someone. I mean, reach out to someone. Sometimes we see people, and I'm speaking from experience here. You see people, and there are people who are walking about, and they're living extremely normal lives, and they walk and they smile, and man, people are carrying really, really heavy burdens. And sometimes they just want to know that there's someone there, or there's, you know, just get a word from, like I was telling my friend Winston, who I had lunch with last week, that sometimes he would just message me these random messages, but most times his messages always find me when I'm in a spot where I really need to read a message like that. yes, depression is real. And for those of us who don't like to admit that, maybe because we don't experience it, or we don't know what it is as real as me seeing as these earrings. It is real. I live that, and I don't bother to hide it. I go through periods where nobody can reach me, and sometimes I was telling him that sometimes the only solution for me, I just lay down in my bed and time passes, and I just lie down and I probably mutter a prayer and I would just talk, and I continue maybe just saying a prayer until sometimes I get over and sometimes not, so there's nothing that when people ask, so what do you do? I can't say that there's something that every time I get into that space I do this and it gets me out of that space. It's nothing like that. It's just, for me, what I find works is when I lie down in silence somewhat, and I mean that's kind of difficult to do, but I try to do it, and kind of just focus maybe on the creator, or just talk to him and tell him, here, what now? I really don't want to be in this space now. I don't want to be in this space for 2 days or 3 days. I don't feel to be in this space. But we need to acknowledge that it exists, and we absolutely need to look at the people around us and kind of dig a little deeper. I mean, if you ask someone, are you okay? Are you really okay? And they say yes, then well, you ain't have no choice. They say yes. But as against just saying, hey, everything cool, and you just move along, because you really don't want to get into whether everything is actually cool or not. But let's just kind of pay some attention to people. There are people who are reaching out to us, and just kind of stand in the gap for someone. If it's just one person, I mean, because the mental health issues, we need to address it and acknowledge that depression is a real thing. Okay, so that's just my contribution. I'm going to read some of the comments now, because I'm sure some of you have some wonderful comments as it relates to what I just said. So we conversing. So yes, I'm acknowledging everybody who's on the live here. Please share. As I said, hashtag the VSpot with VB, hashtag Vonette Bigford. Please just share the live, and let's get the word out. Hi Rios, Bim, all of you who are logged on. I'm burned to say the gentleman who was shot was not the intended target. It is alleged that the intended person hid on scene of the gunman. Wow. Yes, of course, Tia, we associate mental health with madness. So as long as somebody tell you, oh, I need to go sit down and talk to somebody, they start to look at your cuckoo like you need to talk to somebody. I'm acknowledging, I'm telling you all that there was a point in time in my life where I had to reach out to somebody, because the people closest to me, I don't want to say that they didn't understand, because they didn't know. I couldn't relate to them, so I had to actually go seek professional help. And I'm saying, I don't know if these sessions actually helped me, or the fact that I faced it and acknowledged it and actually went and said, Vonette, this is the process to move forward. But yeah, it's a disease, and it's something that is as real as. Hi Charlene. Yes, it's like seeing yourself enter a black hole with no way out. Yeah, that's how it feels. That is how it feels. When we don't have outlets to cope, we do things that seem, of course, and that's what I say. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I wonder how we could get from point A where somebody is normal and then they commit suicide or something. But I don't think that is something that we can actually process with the logical mind, When we're in this space, you have good sound mind, you're good in a good space. You can't really connect to that, I think, and that's why I try my best not to judge, because I don't know what that person is going through. And for you to be at that space where you think there's absolutely no hope, well, yeah, no, well, that's not a good place to be. Holding space for others is critical. What happens to us many times, we try not to be too invasive, but truthfully, we have a duty to be intentional when we offer to hold space for others. You are correct, Nicole, and that's what I said. We have to give it the extra thought, or give it the extra time. Are you okay? Okay. I didn't think you're okay. I try to, I mean, I don't want to be in your space too much, but I try to make myself as available as possible, a little more accessible, so that in the event that there's a 5 minutes within that period that you need to talk, I'm there. You know, but it needs to be more than just, you know, hey, everything cool and move on. I mean, and if it's people in your family, do it, just do it for somebody. I also speak out on my depression and anxiety because it's the best thing to do. A lot of people have told me that, you know, I mean, especially Vonnet as an artist, as somebody in the public eye, you're really sure you want people to know that you go through that. And you know what? Yes, because I think that's what makes me connect with people. The fact that, here, what, this is who I am, and all, this is Vonnet Bigfoot. I have my good days and I have my bad days, and that's just how it is. And for me, when I started talking about it, I found that I was able to deal with my scene better. So I guess maybe some people think it shouldn't be in the public domain, but I have absolutely no problems, especially if it means that there's somebody else who's going to connect with what I'm saying and be helped. I think that is my intention. Hi, Helen, Sister Rose, Anne. Yes, Miss White, depression is a real illness. Hi, Priya, thanks for joining. Hi, Lystra. We need to look at body language, as that sometimes says much more than we are saying. Listen more and talk less. You're correct to look at people. I tell people, let's say you're working in an office with somebody. You know how that person, you know generally how that person behaves. And you see that person come to work one day and the behavior is just strange, it's just totally unlike them. You wouldn't ask a question? I mean, generally, of course, I'm hoping here that you care about the person, of course. You wouldn't ask a question, hey, what's up today? How you? Because you can tell that there's a difference in how this person is functioning as compared to how they are on a normal day. You know? Hi, Nigel. Some people seem to think that those experiencing it can switch back because they get a comforting word, but it goes beyond that. It goes way beyond that. Like me, the question for me is, what you have to be depressed about? Let me tell you something. There is nothing that sends me deeper in a hole than somebody asking me because when you say, what you have to be depressed about, it's almost like you're telling me, well, how you ungrateful? So your life is good. What is there to be depressed about? And that sent me further in that space, because of course now I start to think, well, I'm probably really ungrateful and true. You understand? So that's not something to ask somebody who deals with this at all. What you had to be depressed about? Many things, I guess. And my one issue that has sent me in that hole is more important than anything else as far as I'm concerned. So we have to know how we're conversing with people as well too. Yeah. Yes, guys. Hi, Fino, Avanel. Guys, if you're here, please share the live. As I said, hashtag the VSpot, hashtag the VSpot with VB, hashtag Vonnet Bigfoot. Just share the live within your circles, and let's try to get the message and the conversation out so that we have more people joining in on the conversation and sharing, because as I said, today is about us conversing, kind of just vibes in with each other. Hi, Bruce. Verna St. Rose. All you guys just joining us, thanks very much. Thanks very much for joining us. So as I said, let's try and stand in the gap. You're right, Priya. Education is the key. A lot of us don't know about this. Depression is this elusive thing. It's like somebody is depressed, but you know, like I tell people that my depression for me actually got worse after my very traumatic experience when I had my son. So different things would trigger it. So you know, people dealing with a lot all year. People dealing with a lot. So let's just try to be our brother's keeper, you know, reach out and touch somebody, according to Diana. If you see an old friend on the street and he's down, remember his shoes could fit your feet. That's it. And would I try a little kindness, you would see it's something that comes very naturally. We can change things if we start giving. Why don't you reach out and touch somebody's hand? Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. Yeah. So let's move on from that, but I hope that I got my point across, and I hope that maybe sometime during this week before we meet again, you stand in the gap for somebody, you talk to somebody, reach out. Hi, Dr. Brown. Hi, honey. Thank you for joining us on the VSpot. As I said, if you're just joining us, kind of share the live. We're trying to get the word out, trying to get more people involved in this conversation. Hashtag Vonnet Big for the hashtag the VSpot. We're just trying to get the word out on. So I have this thing because I have so many things to talk about only that I just couldn't depend on my mind, you know. Imagine first time I'm tuning in and the topic is on what I suffer with. Yeah, Alison, you are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. Alright, so the next headline is, can't we all just get along? Yeah, can't we all just get along? I was looking at Facebook and seeing these comments coming around about this gentleman, Jussie Smollett, this guy who stars on Empire, on this hit series Empire, being attacked in the States because, of course, he's black and, of course, he's gay, and beat up the boy and send the boy in hospital, you know. Well, I had a week of things that bothered me because that thing bothered me so much. I mean, in 2019, I mean, granted, this is the United States of America, yes. And strange things are happening. You know, remember that's how strange things are happening. Strange things are happening in the US of A. And I guess all around the world, just like we have with this guy on Prince Street. But you physically attack someone because of their sexual orientation and because of their skin color in 2019. So we can't just decide that this gentleman is gay or this gentleman is black. He's different. So we can't just decide to accept this gentleman. And if you choose to, you don't want to interact with him because he's black, or you don't want to interact with him because he's gay. Right? Fine. That's your choice. You could say, you know what, I'm not watching Empire because there's a gay gentleman on Empire. You could choose to do that. That's your choice. You understand? But to actually go out and attack this gentleman because for the life of me, I can't figure out how human beings could think like that. You have a choice to believe in what you believe. My mantra, live and let live. Love and let love. That's my mantra. I am not here to judge anybody. I love everybody. You can't just, even if you disagree with this person's stance on something, you simply can't just stay away from the person or leave the person. You choose to go and physically attack this gentleman. He had to end up in the hospital simply because of his skin color and his sexual orientation. So, here I say, we mightn't be able to directly impact these people, you know, the people who behave in, or the people who attacked him, or the people who are supporters of that type of behavior. But as human beings, as an individual, if you could see it in yourself to get out there and to attack someone, as far as I'm concerned, whether publicly, verbally, or physically, then you have some self-reflection to do. And that's just my opinion. You can vex it. That's just my opinion. You have some self-reflection if you think you have to take it to that level. If you cannot just say, you know what, I disagree. I disagree. And move on in love. Just move on. Olio? Let me see some of the comments on that. Of course, yes, Christine, exactly. It's your choice, but you beat up the man. You're a bully. So you choose to, the two of you all go and only just, and I find it so sad. I find it so sad. I find it so sad, people. Let me just leave people, let them be now. Let's just focus on us. The only person I have to account for, let me tell you something, I don't even have to account for my son. I don't have to account for my husband. The only person I have to account for is Vonnet S. Big Ford. That's the only person I have to account for. That's the only person I'm responsible primarily for. So let me live an up here. You live the way you feel life should be lived, and allow people to do the same. allow people to do the same, please. Please. Hi Charlotte. I saw Winston McCoo and Rodney Kendrick joining us. I hope you all are still here checking out us Trinis and how we converse and vibe with each other. Hi Anne. And thanks for the reminder today to talk about that situation, because I'm sure, yes, stuff like that happening in these states, but don't get tired, it's happening right here too. It's happening right in Trinidad, it's happening right in our little village, it's happening right in our little communities. And we seeing it and we staying silent. But according to my grandfather, what? Bad deeds are perpetuated when good men stay silent, or something like that my grandfather says. When you stay silent, you know, you're just silent in your little corner. But we had to talk about, let people be, let people be. Please. Please. Let's just let people be. The world is a place filled with broken people. We need to learn what love is. I quite agree with that. Love is also getting my body scrub to me, Anika. That's love, eh? Don't forget that. Hi Anne, hi Clara, Christine, Vernie. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, those were two of the things that kind of really irked me over the past couple of days. Well, apart from three actually, the suicide of the gentleman from Labray, the shooting on Prince Street, and this attack against this actor. I think it was in Chicago. So let's just live and let live. We don't know how long we have in this space, you know. Let's just treat each other with respect and love now. Yeah. That is so hard. It didn't require a standard operating procedure either. Hi Janet. Well, girl, I try with the makeup. Well, me and contouring and all them drama. Me ain't going through all of that. That's for you to do when you come here. I try. So my face must be looking greasy. Well, I find my nose looking a little semi-Rudolphish. But I done hair already. What I gonna do? So, could we move on to Carnival? Well, let me just make sure nobody made a comment that requires a response here. Yes, hurt people. You are quite correct. Most times the people who are doing stuff, who engaging in acts like that are very, very broken people. They're dealing with their own social issues, their own self-esteem issues. Check it out. Most times that's the case. Generally, people who are bullies, people like, if you look at the bullies in school, are people who had different home situations. You know, they're coming from different issues they're dealing with. They're dealing with abuse at home. They're dealing with an uncle or somebody who just hit them some hard cuff and them kind of drama. So, hurt people. You are correct. You're correct. Thank you very much, Christine. I'm seeing a comment. I'm seeing a comment here. Let me just send Shalom a message. So hi to the guys who are just joining us. As I said, if you're just joining us, please share the live, hashtag the VSpot with VB. Hi Darren for joining us. All of you who are joining us on the live, I'm really happy and excited that you could take the time off of your busy schedule to join me this evening. Let me just send a message. Right, so I'm back. Yes, so let's talk a little bit about Carnival. How many of you here are Carnival people? Well, to be honest, I'm not really a Carnival person, and that's me talking the honest truth. I mean, that I'm 44 years old and I have never experienced Juve celebrations in my life. Never. I don't know what a Juve is like all year. Never, you know. Apart from the fact that my father was Rastafarian and my father always saying Carnival is devil thing. And my grandparents were also Christians, so you know. Rastafarian Christian, so you know I wasn't seeing no part of. And then when I became an adult and I could have gone out on my own, I just really wasn't interested. But I've never experienced Juve celebration in my life. I guess if Tilla was on this live, she'd have said, what? What kind of thing is that, girl? But yeah, that's my reality. But for me this year, I don't know, I'm telling you, if I was a Carnival person, I would have been so excited. I think the music is so beautiful. Yes, Clara, not lying. I never experienced it in my life. The most I know about Juve morning in my living room, and them fellas used to come around long time in the jab costume and whatnot, and coming up here step and thing and kind of scaring you. That's it. Never been to a Juve celebration in my life. I do not know what it is like. Yeah, so but I find the music this year is awesome. I mean, I like music last year wasn't bad either, but the music this year, oh yeah. Ooh. So shoot me some of your favorites. What is, okay, everybody there, you shoot me what is your one favorite song, because I'm telling you there are lots of wonderful it have plenty nice music, but tell me that the one song that is doing it for you this year. So shoot me that one song. I'll tell you what mine is afterwards. So tell me about the one song that is really getting you in that spirit this year. Hi Keon, thanks for joining us. Yeah, the music nice too bad. There's several that, yeah, I like several, but I'm telling you, woo! So the first one I'm saying, I grew up in Woodbrook and Juve since I was 3 years old. Carnival is not the same. Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't go then and I still ain't going. So just Nadia so long I see her, give me a wine. According to Isaiah, give me na wine. So long I see you, give me na wine. None of you don't know what is that is give me a wine. Give me na wine. But Nadia is on point this year. Nadia is on point with the So Long plus the other one that she wrote. Savannah Grass. Yes, Shazad. Savannah. We coming on the Savannah Grass. The Savannah Grass. Yeah, oh Lord, oh God, it's bad for this. So Long nice. Look who, in how long I went to see you. It must have been more than I thought you hiding. I thought you went for it. And you know what is beautiful about that song? It's like stuff that we would actually say, hey boy, I thought you hiding. I thought you it's just that is our conversation in song. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yes, So Long I ain't see a family. Cause we move everything. Family. With we family. That is a calorie burning song. That's everybody. We go see skin. We don't see color. We see what I like it too. The vibes are that nice. Yes, and All Stars playing. Did you see the video with All Stars and Nadia last night? Oh God, she started crying when she beautiful. Stop trying to put all your tag on her. You ain't the only one in the market with banana. Stop trying to be superhero like the Black Panther from Wakanda. Don't care if our next man jam on her. Take example from your father now. He never tell you to father. Blacks. No girl, no one, no, nah, no, nah, no, nah. Yeah. Toko Loco nice. Take me to Toko Loco, yeah, that nice, that nice. Exactly, and the lyrical content is solid. It's not nonsense. Yep, Savannah Grass. Toko Loco, sweet. It's nice, it's nice. It's nice. So long, Dr. Mashup. Yeah, Mashup bad, you know? Mashup bad. Is the Mashup bad. The first time I hear Mashup, I say, oh good. Mashup nice. Party start. Doi. The party start. Doi. Is Raman Ramaje. Give me the thing, right now. Give me the right now. Give me the wine, right now. That, you can imagine that phase 2. Baby, doom bam. And that chorus, we going by the bad again. Yes, only car in the head. Doi bad. Swappies, yep. Swappy scored this year. I wasn't sure about the bucket when Swappy come out, bucket. I wasn't sure about that, but this one this year, hit bad. Yes, Patrice released about 11 songs this year too. Could you imagine? Which one? I like it hot. Boy, I like it hot. But no, Patrice has one. Oh gosh, something about, it's like a come to Trinidad song. Tell me, give me the oh gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, a very patriotic kind of song. It's lovely. Voice and Rudder, nice. Madness. Yep, well you know Rudder is my boy, so Rudder could do. Anika, you're serious? Bucket is a bad song. You're right. It's a bad song. Yeah, lie. It's bad. Bucket. 14 songs in 1 year. Ooh. Is she leave nothing for next year? Oh, 14. Wow. Yeah, but the music is extremely wonderful this year. Somebody's asking, do you or would you sing soca professionally? Nah. I've never connected with that. It's not my idea of fun, really. No. I can't see myself doing that. Yeah. This is the place to go. I know. This is the place to go. If you have not heard that song by Patrice Roberts, go and find it right now. It's beautiful. This is the place to go. It makes me feel so connected to my country. That's a beautiful song. This is the place to go. I ain't hear that one, Mr. Legs. Who's Mr. Legs from Grenada? I ain't hear that one at all. Now the music nice this year. We have to give them, we're giving the artists kudos, all the kudos for some really awesome songs this year. Voice. Which one voice sing again? Apart from the one with Rudder, there's one with Bad man I don't know, send you but tell them you will see me now. Yeah. That's nice too. That's nice. Hey Knights, hi Tasha. So for those of you just joining us on this live, share the live with your friends. Hashtag Vonne Bigfoot or hashtag the VSpot. Let's just get the conversation out. And of course, as I said before, we have a competition coming up where you get to win a VSpot vest. I have a fluorescent green VSpot vest. Or a t-shirt. Or maybe a mug or something like that. Something that's going to be delivered tomorrow. So we have a competition coming up. So make sure you share the live, because I'm going to be checking to see if... Wait, now the thing from my mic gone. Checking to see if you share the live in order for you to be eligible to win anything. And yes, Shazad, I do have VSpot t-shirts and stuff. So, which song is that? A song by what do you think about Soca Monarch? In terms of what? What are you asking me in terms of what I think about it? What in particular? Hi Paul. Hi Arlene. Thanks for joining me. You are never around for the shows, but I'm glad that you're here for the live. So welcome Arlene. I don't know if you're here or if you're, because you're always in and out. So voice, lyrical, Kerwin Dubois. I didn't hear that one. Hi Kino. Hi, welcome. There's one with Nadia. Actually, I like that. All day, make some noise, jump around and make some noise. I love it. I bring it, bring the iron and that nice. I don't really follow the Soca Monarch, so to be honest, I can't really tell you who comment on the lineup, because I don't know who the semi-finalists or I don't know who they are. But let's see. I'm wishing the best. Miss Lyons Alvarez was appointed, and I kind of really wish her the best. I'm looking forward to see what is the outcome of the competition with her input. So wishing her the best too. Thank you very much, Arlene. What is not Nadia? Nadia is that's not Nadia. Nyla, make some noise. You know you can't miss Nyla. I and my I really like it. I actually quite like Nyla's product, her brand. I like what they're doing with Nyla. Yeah, that product Nyla is most likely to leave here pretty soon. You'll see what I'm talking about. Mr. Killer, pick up something that bad. Well, to be honest, I don't want to hear no song by nobody named Mr. Killer. I'm sorry, I'm being honest. Sorry, the name alone, I ain't venturing further to hear the song. So maybe somebody needs to send the link for me, because I wouldn't go looking for it, right? Her voice is slightly, well, to each his own, Nicks, to each his own, you know it is. Oh gosh, Ollie, not nice. So yeah, that's it for the soca. Generally, we have my favorite. So I have two that I really dig. The swappy party start, do it. The party shot, that is send me, it is send me in a particular headspace. But my favorite thus far is the Savannah Grass. Ba ba da ba da ba da ma, oh lado, da 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 da. We coming on the Savannah Grass, the Savannah Grass. When they coming down the mountain, oh lado. When they say that they cannot wait to play, oh lado. Oh God, it's sweet. It's sweet, man. It is lovely. So, and that song was actually written by Jelani Shaw, son of my guitarist, Terrence Shaw. So music runs through Jelani's veins, you know. Yeah, Savannah Grass is perfect for this stage. I think so as well. So that's Carnival. So we're up to our question segment, where you get a chance to win something. And Christine, if you don't like the fluorescent green and you win, you could get another color. Let's don't get bogged down with the colors. Jade could do almost any color. Kian, you're not feeling Savannah Grass? Serious? Why? Yeah, you need, here what you need to do. Drive up by Civic Center, by Mahika Oval. Open your car door. Go into Mahika Oval and lie down on the grass and just roll. Play the song loud and just roll. And after about the 20th roll, you're going to feel the song. I'm sure about that. Hi, Kenny. So, make sure I do it, you know. Send pictures too. So, yeah. So, the competition this evening at the segment I'm going to call. So, I'm going to do this segment in every live series. This segment is called Do You Know You? In other words, what do you know about Trinidad and Tobago music? Do you know Trinidad and Tobago's music? So I call it Do You Know You? Do You Know You? So in this segment, I come up with a song and I'm going to ask you questions as it relates to that song. Now you need to listen carefully. If you have not shared this video, you will not be eligible to win anything. Apart from that, you know, I started just going to my proper English. Apart from that, I'm going to ask you 4 questions related to that one song. You have to answer all 4 at the same time. So in other words, you're not going to get me one line here now and then 5 people comment and then a next answer, no. So in other words, you may have to do some research and then come back with the answer for each subsection for that question. All you getting me? Right? So I'm going to call a song and I'm going to ask you 3 or 4 questions associated with that song. You're to answer me in one answer. This is the so and so, so and so and so and so, so. You're not answering piece here and then another piece, because then it means I have to go and filter through all the responses to see your answer, to see if you provided me with correct answers. And I'm 44 years old and I don't have the energy all day. Okay? So, let me know when all you're ready. Just say ready and we're going to start. All that are going to buy a vest. Well, if you want to give me your money free, Francis, no problem. I was trying to save you a little severance, but no problem if you want to give me the money. I trying to make it easy for you. It's easy questions in a way. I think it's questions about cotton and nah, it's easy questions, but it's a way for me to kind of get information about our music that has gone, or current music, or whatever I choose, but just to kind of allow us the space to appreciate our own thing now. So The song is White Horse. Now you're not answering nothing yet because you don't know what the questions are. The name of the song is White Horse. When you ride, when you ride, when you ride the white horse, when you ride, when you ride. I'm sure most of you remember that song. If you don't, it means you're born in the 90s. And I don't know if we have them kind of young people on the live. Hi Mish, hi. So the song is White Horse. Here are the questions. You must have shared the live video. You must have put the correct hashtag, hashtag Vonna Bigfoot, hashtag the VSpot. And if you're answering the questions, you're answering all the questions at the same time. Please don't answer piece, because I ain't going to look for the rest. So, you know that? Oh, you know that song? What? Okay. So, first question now, please. If you're answering in parts, people are going to take your answers and you're going to end up losing answer all one time. So you have to wait until all parts. I'll just ask you 3 parts this evening. Just wait until all 3. I ask all 3 questions. Cool? First question. What was the name of the band that performed that song? That's the first question. The name of the band that performed that song, White Horse. Question number 2. Who were the singers featured in that song? There were 2 singers. What are the names of the 2 singers featured on that song, White Horse? Question number 3. Who was that song written by? So you have your 3 parts here. Number 1. Who was the band that performed that song? When you ride the white horse, when you ride, when you ride. Remember that? When you ride, when you ride. You remember that? That White Horse, the name of the song. What was the name of the band? Who were the 2 singers featured on that track? And the third one, who was the writer of that song, White Horse? I love it. I told you, Mason. White Horse, the name of the song. The name of the band that did that song. Right? So the name of the band, the name of the 2 singers featured on that song, and the writer of that song. So let me see. First person. Oh gosh, Lisa Hamilton, I will buy my shirt. Well, give me your money. Priya? Not Priya, you had to try again. A part of that you did well, but a part of it, yeah, so try again. You know parts, you have to know all 3 parts. You have to know all 3 parts. The name of the band, who were the 2 singers featured on that song, and who was the writer of that song, White Horse. First person that gets all 3 parts, you're in. First question, the name of the band. Second question, the 2 singers. And the third question, the 1 writer. The writer was 1 person. 2 singers, 1 writer. Try again, Priya. Try again. Try again. Ooh. So the first person that get all 3 parts. Now it's time to do the Carlton. That's why you have to do the Carlton. Try again, Priya. Name of the band, the song. When you ride the white horse. When you ride. Remember that? I think that song, they said that song was about cocaine. It was scary though. The video was so scary. I want to see no part of cocaine after that. Yes, somebody says all they know is a jala. I hear you, Amanda. I hear you. I hear you. Antoinette, you gotta try again. So the name of the band, the 2 singers featured on that song. and the writer of that song. Come on guys, come on guys, because we have a James Ingram section to go to, you know. We're gonna sing after, you know, so the longer all it takes is the longer we get to the take to get to the James Ingram section, and we want to give James Ingram the respect that he so deserves. Hey, Nadi, you might know this, you know. I wanna make love to you if it's the last thing I do. Yes, we have Nadia on Reliable, yeah. You see how we special? I wanna make love to you. Nadia, I hope you're singing there with me. You can't leave me on my own. Alison, you have to try again. Try again there, Alison. Try again. When you ride, when you ride. Bob stole off on my live. Well, look at that. Berkeley's finest. Hi, how are you, Bob? Nice. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us. Sharon Bertrand says it's Fireflight, Ajala, and Francis S. Sky, written by Ajala. No, Sharon, try again. Try again, Sharon. Try again, Janisa. All kind of mixed up inside there, you know, but you just had to get the 3 parts correct. Name of the band, the 2 singers featured, the 1 writer. Yeah. Rescue me. We gotta go to James Ingram and all. You're taking too long. Come on. Somebody must get that man. Hi, Fabian Joseph. Thanks for joining us on the live. Where are you? Some one of them islands on some boat or some kind of thing. You real living that life. You living that retired life, man. Take care of yourself. I hope you're home for the VSpot at Clifton Hill Manor on May the 1st. I hope you're home for that. What's your language, Nisa? What's your language? Try again. Come on, let's try again. I don't have very much time to spend on this again, so I'll probably move on and keep checking to see if anyone. So just remember the questions for the evening. First question, the name of the song is White Horse. White Horse was released in 1986, and it was sung by 2 gentlemen and written by someone. Well, so let me hear. Tia. No, die, I had to come again. Roma Spencer. That's it. So that's it. This White Horse was by the band Fireflight. It was sung by Francis S. Sky and Ajala, and it was written by Francis S. Sky. Roma Spencer, you are correct. So Roma, tell me what color jersey you want. Tell me jersey, size, whatever. I'm going to send you. Tell me what you want. You want a t-shirt? You want a mug? You tell me what you want and I'll make sure you get it. If you're not here, I'm going to ship it to you wherever you are. So our winner this evening is Roma Spencer, and she was correct. White Horse was done by the band Fireflight, who came together in 1981, and they released that song White Horse in 1986. It was sung by Francis S. Sky and Ajala. So Francis S. Sky together was singing running wild, running free, da 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 da, do me on and on. You remember that song? Yes, Tia, you're late. Roma got it. So congratulations, Roma Spencer, Fireflight, Francis S. Sky and Ajala, written by Francis S. Sky. So we're going to ensure that for each of these VSpot sessions, we're going to be doing a Do You Know You section. So just make sure we kind of keep our music alive now, keep these people are writers, because we had some wonderful writers, great music in the 70s and 80s and 90s, and we don't hear it on the radio, so to kind of give it an air to. So congratulations to Roma. Inbox me, Roma, where are you, and tell me what you'd like to have, and I'll make sure you get it. So guys, we're coming to the end of our live, but before we end, I must pay a little respect to James Ingram, who died yesterday at the age of 66 from brain cancer. I didn't even know that James Ingram was ailing, but you know, you hadn't seen him for a little while too. So James Ingram, and I felt really, really sad because you know what I say? When these guys die, I almost feel like part of me die, you know, because this is this, I tell people, this is soundtrack of my life. I'm 44 years old. So in my teens and 20s, I tried to get a boyfriend and thing on James Ingram music. So James Ingram has left us, and it's just really sad. Hi, Vanessa Rubin. How are you? Welcome to our live. So I just wanted to kind of talk about James Ingram and how influential he was as a singer. A wonderful voice, a very distinctive voice and style and approach to singing. And I hope he rests in peace. But I just kind of wanted to share a little. Just now, Roma says, I want the jersey. I will give it to Penny for you for sure. Just send me, let me know your size, and I'll arrange for Penny to have your jersey. Jersey, she spelled J-O-R-Z-Y. That's Roma for you. Hi Lenny. Happy belated birthday, my dear. So, shoot me. And when I say shoot me, I have to be very careful because I'm kind of scared these days. But let me know, what was your favorite James Ingram song? I can tell you what mine was. Let me know, what was your favorite song by James Ingram? I had never seen him live, but I heard that he was a wonderful live performer. But I really liked his song. So tell me what your favorite James Ingram song would have been. I'm too young. No, I'm not too young. Cyprian, not at all. Plenty. I'm James Ingram when I was in my teens. How do you keep the music playing? How do you make it? Oh my God, that song used to make me so sad. I know the way I feel for you is now or never. And Patty, the more I love, the more that I'm afraid that in your arms I may not see forever. If we could be the best of lovers, yet be the best of friends. I really love that one. If we can be the best of lovers, yet if we can try with everything to make it better. Yeah. Francis says 100 is compliment. Ba, ba, ba. What she does, send her roses just because. If it's violins she loves, let them play. That's a beautiful one too. Yeah. Dedicate her favorite song and hold her closer all night long. Love her today, find 100 ways. That's a bad song. Just once. Just once. Can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? I didn't know that was James Ingram, yeah? Yes. Why we never last for very long? Where are we going wrong? That's a nice one too. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart to hurt you. It's the last thing I wanna do. I don't have the heart to love you. Paul Collier is saying A Whole New World. I think that was Peebo Bryson. James Ingram sing that? I thought that was Peebo. I don't know if James did a version of that, but I just know that I know that to be Peebo. Yeah! Somewhere out there with Linda Ruston. Beneath the pale moonlight. Yeah! Y'all be there. Up and oh, y'all be there. Da, 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 da. That was James Ingram too? Way! Yes! Which one? Baby, come to me. When you put my arms around you, it was meant to be. And I'm also glad I found you, need you every day. Gonna have your love around me, babe. Oh yeah. The nights can be cold. Yeah. Yeah, boy, all yeah. Woo! James make plenty people make plenty children. All there plenty children make on James. Is it? Let me hear. James Ingram had a slew of hits all year. The man was awesomeness. The touch can be I'm with Patty Austin. And you know that I'll be there to keep you. Oh, darling, keep me warm, baby. Come to me. Yeah, that's a nice one. You have to pay respect, man. We have few people making music like that these days, you know. You really don't have yeah, those are the songs really and truly when you think of love songs, those are the songs you think about. You really don't think about, baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the not that I mean I love Beyonce, but I just think these songs have so much of staying power because I mean decades pass and these guys, their songs are still there, still fresh, still well produced, the vocal quality still as crisp as ever. So may James Ingram rest in peace. Here he'll be missed. I think he came to Trinidad on a couple of occasions as well too. Yes, how for me my favorite is that prayer, how do you keep the music playing. I know, oh, how could I forget that? How could I forget No Easy Way? She could have gotten angry and made me feel like a but I realized that never was her style. I wanted her to hurt me and not treat me like a friend. I wanted her to say there'd be someday I'll be crawling on my knees to ask her back again. Yeah, Barry. But she acted like a lady to the end. Whoa! Oh, what a lady. Ah! Yeah, that one was beautiful. That one was beautiful, Barry. Yeah, Barry. Yeah, did well there. So any more James Ingram songs before we log off? Yeah, when we have to appreciate people whilst they're here doing their thing, because then we lose them and then we get to do sessions like this when they're gone. But you know, we really want to appreciate people and the music that they've put out whilst they're here. So may James Ingram rest in peace. I mean, he left a hell of a legacy and some wonderful songs. Joanne Briggs, This Is Blasphemy. Whatever we imagine, I imagine you and me just taking chance in what we see. So let the walls go down and we can try it again, 'cause nobody can stop us now. Whoa. Don't be afraid, for I'll meet you halfway. That's a bad song. You're not far behind. Oh yeah, whatever we imagine. I forgot that one. Yeah, you see, it's a good thing all here. Only reminded me of these wonderful songs. Oh yes, When You Love Someone with Anita Baker. When you love them with your heart and it doesn't disappear. Yeah, wonderful stuff there. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for this week's edition of the VSpot. Yes, it was just me alone because I had no guests this week. Not because I couldn't get, but I kind of just wanted us to converse and, you know, have a little us time without other people having to answer questions that I'm bombarding them with. So thank you for joining me on the VSpot. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Stay safe, you know, and do so, as I said earlier on, reach out to somebody. If you see an old friend on the street and he's down, remember his shoes could fit your feet. And would I be talking to a stone if I asked you to share a problem that's not your own? We can change things if we start giving. Why don't you reach out and touch somebody's hands? Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hands and make this world a better place. If you can, just try. I love me some Diana too. So guys, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful week ahead. Love you plenty. Bye.